Okay.
Yes.
Now, Gakuya-san, you can share about your study trip in Sri Lanka.
Yes. Okay. I will talk about my holiday memory about Sri Lanka. Yes. ちょっと待ってだね。Oh, this is agenda. The first being beginning. Okay, so I went to Sri Lanka at the New Year's holiday. And because every New Year's holiday, I have so much free time. So I wanted to use English practically. And I want to train myself in foreign country. In that time, I found this program. This program was made by Tiger Move and Spice Up Sri Lanka. Yes, so this is program. So I decided to join it because Sri Lanka is English country and cheaper than Japan, safe country and warm country. So I signed up it. Next, I talk about program. This is camp program. There are a lot of program in a week. So it was very hard. Yeah, so first photo contest. This is first day. First day's task is take a good photo in Sri Lanka. I went to Colombo University to take a good photo. Picture is university student in Colombo. Yes. So when I went to Colombo University, they played ele. Ele is Sri Lanka traditional sports like baseball. So and I talked with them, and I joined it. I joined to play ele with them. Yeah, so this picture is after played ele with them. It was good. Yeah, good memory. And next is 100 interview. So I went. Second day is take 100 opinion in Sri Lanka from Sri Lanka people. We researched about education, economy in Sri Lanka. So we made this questionnaire. So we researched about education. So what kind of education? So what kind of class are there in Sri Lanka? What is the special subject? What is education problem in Sri Lanka? So I asked some question to Colombo University student. Yes. And lastly, I was able to 100 people. I was able to ask 100 people in Colombo University. So they said some problems and some economy problems. So it was very interested. And next, we went to university and teacher, Sri Lanka teacher. We visited Gampaha University. This university's major is medical and medicine. The man wearing red tie is president of Gampaha University. And the man wearing pink tie is Asanka teacher who learned science in Japan. So yeah, so he can speak Japanese very well. Yes. Yeah, and we talked Sri Lanka medicine, history, education, and government, and so on. So it was very good time. And later we visited Sri Lanka teacher's house. She is Sri Lanka junior high school music teacher. We talked about Sri Lanka school system. So it was very fun. So I heard about Sri Lanka school system. Yeah, so the Sri Lanka school always start from 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. It is different from Japanese school. I was surprised. So it was a good time for me. And next is homestay and Japanese school. At the last day in 2022, I stayed Sri Lanka house. So this is Sri Lanka house I stayed in last day in last year. Yeah, so it was very, there are a lot of different culture. For example, Sri Lanka people are living and building house. So there are part of no wall area in their house. Yeah, so people are living in house. Movie が消えちゃった。This is Sri Lanka house, inside of Sri Lanka house. Yeah, so there are not a few furniture. I was surprised. Yeah, so this is my host family.
That's great.
It was precious experience for me. And next, the last task is planning for overcoming Sri Lanka economic crisis. It was the hardest task for me. Yeah, so this is my plan to overcome Sri Lanka economic crisis. My theme was Sports Up Sri Lanka. So my vision is increase 10% GDP by increasing healthy life expectancy Sri Lanka 2030 plan. So it is my plan. Yeah, so my mission is grow economy, health, and yourself Sri Lanka English camp. It is my detail. It is my detail. Yeah, English by sports, by social program. Social work is my program theme. Yes, it was the hardest task for me in Sri Lanka. Yes, but it is this task made improve myself, so it was precious for me. Yeah, so lastly, optional. I went to optional travel. The main purpose in option travel is visiting Sigiriya Rock. This picture. Sigiriya Rock is the most famous World Heritage in Sri Lanka. Yeah, so usually there are a lot of tourists in Sigiriya, but now is pandemic COVID-19 and economic crisis in Sri Lanka. Yeah, so there were few tourists, so it was lucky for me. Yeah. Yeah, so this is Sigiriya Rock. So very mysterious. Yes.
It's like a Machu Picchu.
Yeah, like Machu Picchu. Yeah. And later I went to safari. Yeah, so we watched some animals. This is parents of elephants. Yeah, it was good. Okay. And so this is P for kujaku. So,
Is it peacock maybe? I don't know.
Peacock. Yeah, kujaku in Japan. Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah, peacock.
yes. I felt a lot of inspiration. なんだっけな。これか。at beginning of this program, I felt Sri Lanka people, why Sri Lanka people so loose and slow. Japanese person is very good, and so Sri Lanka's Sri Lanka's character is not good for me. Yeah, but I felt I felt so the people ちょっと待ってください。ちょっとカンペ。これは。I felt ちょっと待ってくださいね。これは。Yeah, so but my thinking was wrong because the national identity is created by land, climate, religion, and so on. So it is the best way to live in some countries. So Sri Lanka character is not wrong, isn't wrong. So it is the best way to live in Sri Lanka. So Japan is a wonderful country, but I realized that people are not necessarily superior to other countries. Yeah, so and lastly, I thought I can do something in the future. And no action, no running in Sri Lanka. I thought about it. おしまいです。Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for your like a great presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, that was a lot.
はい、
So, maybe Misaki-san, do you have any question to Gakuya-san?
Okay, so thank you for your presentation. I was surprised at 35 slides.
ごめんなさい。
so many slides, and I think I'm sorry, I forgot the name. Sports App Sri Lanka is a so good idea. I think. そうだな。The question is, which is the most difficult program, difficult task
Mm.
Of the program interview or なんだっけ making
Yes, yes, yes.
What was the most difficult task? Yeah.
The most difficult task is to make the plan
Mm.
to overcome economic crisis.
Mm.
Yes, because I didn't have enough time to research in Sri Lanka. So and the must task this to make plan is なんだろうこう getting 外貨って何でしたっけ getting
Foreign currency.
foreign currency. Getting foreign currency is must task to make this plan. So we have to bring Japanese people to Sri Lanka. And it is なんだろう軸。So it is difficult. And so and in addition, I want to connect with sports to overcome economic crisis. So it was difficult. So to run foreign country, to run foreign currency, to run foreign currency is maybe easy. Just only. But so to connect sports is difficult.
I see. I see. Okay, thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
So how about you, Miro-san? Do you have any question to Kaneshiro-san?
What does they use the large living room space in Sri Lanka house for?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why Sri Lanka living that kind of house. So that I heard Sri Lanka people is living and building. So maybe they will, if they make some money, maybe they will タイルを引く。
Have some tile. Make money, have some tile.
Yeah, money. So, if they can make, if they make money, they buy tile, furniture, レンガとか。
Bricks.
Yeah, bricks.
Also, it isn't not for なんていうか play とかなんか doing yoga とか。
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
だね。
So, but I couldn't research about it because I felt is it sensitive? So I felt about it. So because now Sri Lanka is economic crisis. So Japan
right.
Yeah, Japan is rich country for them. Felt なんか、はい、そういうの聞かない方がいいのかなって思いました。
You felt a little bit bad.
Yeah. No, but they can go to Japanese language school out of school, like Juku. So maybe they aren't not poor, maybe. But so this now when I saw their house, are they poor? I felt about it. でもそうじゃないかなみたいな感じです。聞けなかったですなんか。
I see.
I couldn't hear.
I think that. Yeah. I think you are very compassionate.
Yeah.
なんか思いやりある。Okay, I see. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for asking, Hiro-san. So maybe, okay, so yeah, so we don't really have much time, so we can have a breakout room today, and then